Yo, tell me if I'm wrong, but is this not the guy that was like going somewhat viral on TikTok for like being obnoxious in Japan? Like, wasn't he just like being, I don't know if it's racist, but like kind of like making fun of their language and kind of just being a menace and just being annoying, and to the point where even like kind of a small mob of people showed up to his place and was like, yo, chill the hell out, dude. We don't mess with all that shit.
Well, the other month
I think it's the guy.
I covered a
And
streamer
then he
who
would
went
try
to
to
Japan.
like try to play victim, I think, too. After like being an asshole and harassing people to where they're like, yo, fuck out of here. And then he's like, whoa, why are you attacking me, bro? Look, he's attacking me. I'm kind of making that up on the spot, but I feel like he's the type of person to do that, if I remember correctly. I mean, there's so many of these like fucking weirdo streamers and TikTok clout chasers and all this shit right now. Like, where's all the Mr. Beast clones? The good ones, though, the ones that don't fake it for fucking clout.
Well, the other month I covered a streamer who went to Japan and essentially disrespected the country for attention on his stream, and I
That's
believe he
definitely him.
regretted what he did because of the backlash he received in person when he was there. Little did I know there was so much more to this story, because apparently even the Yakuza got involved and essentially
See, that's why I had to click on this, because I was like, wait, what?
chased him out of Japan. And I don't think the Yakuza has ever chased an influencer out of Japan before, so that makes things pretty interesting. I've been piecing together these clips
How
from
often do they
re-uploads of the
get
streams for a while now, so if it's not in perfect
involved?
order, let me know in the comments down below, but I did my best on this. But we'll start with the story as I know it. But the whole story starts off with this streamer on Kick. He essentially gained the attention of many people on the internet because nobody had seen someone be this disrespectful for some basic level attention in Japan. This was the original clip that made him go viral.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know what we do to you? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we destroy it because you don't know how to behave. Wallahi, billahi, wa tallahi.
Oh yeah, he's just an asshole.
We're gonna do it again. You understand?
Like, what do you gain from doing this? I don't get it. Like, the fame, what kind of fame do you gain from this? Just a bunch of assholes that are just like, I don't know. I feel like they'd be quick to turn on you if there's someone that's like, that would find that funny, or I don't know. I just feel like you're attracting a weirdo with this kind of activity, but why are you trying to attract them? You obviously are trying to gain a following. If you're trying to, like, you're recording yourself while you're doing this shit, you know? You have two phones, like, you're streaming while you do it. So obviously you're trying to get attention for being a fucking asshole, but why do you want bad attention to your stream? You know, I never understand this. Why gain clout through being a menace when all you're gonna gain is either a bunch of shitty motherfuckers that are the same as that? Which, why would you want your following to be a bunch of little shitheads? Or you're just gonna draw in a bunch of people that are watching you to wait till you fucking fail. And why would you want that? I know they say like fame is fame, money is money, like clicks is money, like I don't give a fuck, I just want that bag. But at the end of the day, bro, like, how many rich people tell you it ain't all about the money, man? And they just never get it. They all think it really is about the money and the fame. And then some people get it and then they fucking can't hack it because everything you do is under a million microscopes, you know? Any day you wake up and you don't look your best, you're gonna feel like shit. All these people are gonna be calling you all kinds of names. Oh, why do you look weird today? Why do you? Oh, they've always looked weird. If you actually pay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's. Oh my god, and you start digging through these like rabbit holes and shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like fame is kind of just one of those weird things. It's weird because we all want attention. I'm not lying. Everybody craves attention. It's just like human nature. But when it's like so much, like when you're, I don't know, when it's to the point where you're doing these fucking annoying, obnoxious, stupid fucking asshole things to gain this clout, just to gain attention, like, that's just strange to me.
You understand, Hiroshima?
I said this in my last video on him, but I'm still baffled at how brain dead you have to be to believe this is a good decision to make in life, to brag about two of the largest mass casualty events in human history and the country where it happened. He's definitely deserving of the Influencer Hall of Fame of morons, but he does continue on until a random Texan gets secondhand embarrassment from him and asks him why is he doing this in the first place.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where
Oh
are you
yeah,
from?
this dude
What's your
calls him
Texas,
out.
buddy.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Korean.
Then sit down, brother.
Why don't you sit your ass?
Korean War, you know what happened to you? Come on, don't touch me. Don't touch me, brother. Korean War, North Korean War, you know what we do to you. Just calm down. You know what we do. CX, hashtag
Hey, how many subs you have?
He's like, dude,
Bro, I'm
chill.
1,000 subs right now.
Nice.
Sit down, brother. Enjoy.
He's like, oh shit, I got 1,000 people watching me.
You can't do nothing to me.
But that whole situation ends with the streamer lying because he's too embarrassed to say that he was doing all of that for 16 subscribers. But sadly,
It was
that
16, he
interaction
said
did not
1,000.
stop him from continuing to disrespect Japanese culture, which
That's
led to
fucking
more
funny.
confrontations by confused Japanese citizens. In one instance, you had a biker who showed up asking the streamer what his problem was, and then he tried to flee and said he didn't have a problem until the police showed up. But the police didn't really have anything to charge him with, so they let him
Police rode
free.
up on
Then
a
couple days
bicycle, bro. Who you gonna stop in that thing? Sir, put your hands behind your back. I'm gonna need you to hop on this back seat.
with, so they let him free. Then a couple days later,
Sir, I'm gonna need you to sit on my handlebars. Come on. Put your feet. Yeah, we don't have a railing. You're gonna kind of have to balance it on the top railing. You could do it. We do this all the time.
to charge him with, so they let him free. Then a couple days later, he was streaming when a random guy punched him in the face. And this time he went to the police station. He tried to get the attacker a hate crime charge. Now, I absolutely don't agree with him being
Hate
attacked,
crime.
but him going to Japan and bragging about Hiroshima and Nagasaki while laughing about it, saying, oh, it's gonna happen again. That's a great strategy to get punched in the face. So I really don't understand
It's
his
an
whole
easy way to do
surprise
it.
Pikachu attitude to all of this, because it's all textbook F around and find out. But that's essentially where I left off from my last video. Little did I know there was way more that happened, and some people are alleging that even the Yakuza got involved. In short, the Yakuza are the Japanese mafia, definitely not the people you want to disrespect. But first, he was stopped in the metro by security, and he was asked to stop being disrespectful and disturbing the peace. And his whole response to that was he would stop being disrespectful to Japan if the police essentially forced him to.
It will stop the image.
If
That's
the
a
police
kid.
tell me to stop, I will stop. If the police tell me to stop, I will stop. You are not police. You understand?
They had to use a language translator app to be able to communicate with each other, and it's
Okay,
clear
I
that
was
the
about to say, is
streamer
he
just sees this
okay?
all as content. He has no remorse whatsoever for his own behavior. But what seems to have happened
He honestly, I don't know if it's me drawing conclusions, but maybe he was just too focused on what he was. Maybe he was typing or making sure that Google Translate got his voice, but that fool sounded like he was not all there.
next is a group of Japanese streamers and influencers, with the largest one being Kenzo, showed up late to confront him. And it seems like they actually brought a translator.
What you did is one of the something
Wait a second, this fool is this fool?
Kenzo showed up late to
No, it
confront
ain't.
him. And it seems like they actually brought a translator.
what you did
That's
is
the
one of
translator.
something that is disrespectful for the whole Japanese community, and that is why Japan is really murder bad.
Well, but can we talk? We don't need to fight. You know, why use words? Let's use words. We're not here to fight. They don't understand.
だったら、まあ、ここで話し合って、まあ、お互い知り合うっていうこの彼が
知り合う前に
Now he
日本
wanna
人に対し
talk.
て謝ってほしい。で、今日か昨日か忘れたけど、電車の中で、
That I need
So what you
improvise
did,
or
I know you had that like train where you
ranching.
put some sounds on,
Yeah.
facial sounds, and it's something that's
Gotcha,
not really
yeah.
good for. Yeah, it's a really not a good thing, and they would just want you to apologize for it.
Can you tell them that I don't control the sound? Can you explain to them what TTS is?
そのわいせつなサウンド
Okay, so he wants to talk it all out, but for some reason he doesn't want to take any accountability. Dude, you are enabling people to use you to harass the public. First, he sets the example of harassing people, then
tainted
he
the
just lets
water.
his chat do the harassing for him. He is really not helping himself. Being a garbage person in the
Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, honestly, if you know your chat's toxic as fuck and you leave your shit on blast, you know what you're doing. You know, it's basically the same thing as doing it. It's like if your friend is out here like splurting out some fucking bullshit. Are you gonna stand right next to them and just kind of like, or are you gonna be like, I'm sorry, like I'm like, you know, you're gonna kind of get away or something like. I don't know. There's ways to get away from that. If you're allowing it, you know what you're doing. You know.
and
Plain and
blaming
simple.
on being a troll YouTuber is the worst defense. Because essentially all
Yeah, you can't blame people. You know what you're doing. You're literally giving them the gateway to do it, especially if you're a toxic fucker like that. You're literally saying like, hey, I'm going out in public, let's be annoying. You're not saying like, hey, I'm going out in public. Why would you have text to speech out loud in public anyway? Who's gonna donate to say, Hey, you're doing fantastic. I hope your days are lovely. Hi, lady over there. I like your dress. Hey, dude over there. That's a cool hat. You know, like, ain't nobody gonna be using text-to-speech out loud in a public, like, in a public stream like that. So I feel like if you're leaving it out loud, man, especially if you know your community, which you know your community, then you know what you're doing, bro.
He has his deflections and excuses.
I don't have no.
This is so weird, this generation, bro. 100 years ago, everybody would be fucking bulked up like, yeah, pussy, pull up. They probably have like canes and fucking revolvers and shit. I'm not advocating for gun violence or anything, but maybe if they were just showing up like that, they probably had like bats and shit. But well, I'm not advocating for that either. But even if they all showed up unarmed for one person to fight, like a fair fight, everybody would be showing up like a high school fight or something. Everyone would show up and they're gonna fight. It'd be like, I don't know. But nowadays it's all about the phone and people don't even throw hands anymore. They just, oh yeah, yeah, that's what I thought, pussy. Yeah, walk away. And then they're just, you know, they never actually throw hands. I don't know. It's so weird to me. Well, I mean, maybe they do throw hands, but then again, it's still, then you're throwing the first punch at like someone with their phone up. It's just kind of, I don't know. The whole cell phone whipping out anytime there's a disturbance is so weird. But then again, I mean, if you're going to get charged with anything, it's better to have the evidence, right? I'm sure that's the whole reason is like, hey, look, here's proof that I'm innocent or whatever the fuck. But still, it's just, it's kind of corny, right? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Yeah, say it to my face, bitch. Yeah. And it's like, what are you doing, bro? Get that plastic out of my face, pussy. Or that metal.
No problem with Japan. Okay.
Yeah, but say you're sorry.
Sorry for what incident? The
Sorry
train?
for all the incidents.
ごめんなさい。言ってみ。ごめんなさい。Say it. 言ってみ。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。Say it.
Johnny, you have to realize
You've
upset a lot of people, and you don't take responsibility for that.
Okay. Maybe if they're not violent at all, a peaceful protest. How would a peaceful gang show up back then, like in Western times or something? Maybe with like, would they have little picket signs or something? Or would they have like fruit baskets that they're gonna give them and be like, look, please take this. You'll understand after you try this apple fritter. Shit's banging. I don't know, bro. How would a peaceful protest or a peaceful gang show up back then, man?
Yeah, you say CTS.
ごめんなさい。
You have to be responsible.
And then we have a peace. Ooh. ごめんなさいわ。
I hope this doesn't spread. I don't know how to clean it.
I don't know what's up. Oh, sorry, that was not my fault. Okay,
Turn it off.
for you guys, I will tell you guys this. I want to have a peace.
And to be fair, I don't know, like at a time like that, when you, first of all, why is this text to chat still on? But secondly, for them to kind of like, I don't know, in a situation like that, it kind of is like, yo, I don't know.
I want to have a peace.
I don't even know what I was doing.
What kind of YouTuber is he? This guy. No, come stand next to me. Come here.
Johnny, it's not about him. It's about you right now.
I know it's about me, but look, he's a troll YouTuber, right? You understand? I'm a troll YouTuber.
Yeah, but
Oh!
Anonymous sent $5.
Let's turn that shit off, bro. Why do you still have it up even though they've asked you a few times already?
Oh, no, that's not. Okay, guys.
I'm starting to realize he's a lost cause. Like his own actions are.
Yeah, he's like, I know he's farming it. That's why he's not turning it down, is because he's kind of like encouraging it. It's like those fucking TikTok kids that whenever they're live streaming and they're like, if you donate a galaxy, I gotta knock this shit over, or I gotta like restart this whole puzzle or something like that, right? And then they never add the last piece or whatever. They just fucking really keep trying to use reverse psychology. Don't do it. I'm gonna win. And then they fucking, you know, I don't know. I feel like he's doing the same thing. He's kind of just like trying to weigh it off and let chat donate shit to try to make it more funny. And that's why he's like, no. And then he tries to deter from it, like change the subject, and then he lets another one go off.
going to ruin his life.
But here's the thing, right? You have to be responsible for every action that you undertake from now in this country. You can't make no excuses, right?
Who are you?
You can't blame it on TTS. You can't blame it on chat. You have to be responsible. If you're not willing to be responsible, then don't f***ing play the game.
Speaking
Right?
facts,
Don't
though.
play the game.
This is how do I have?
It's
I
not
don't understand
wild.
Japanese TMZ. I don't understand how you guys. How do you guys like?
He said Japanese
It's a very
TMZ.
small country, right? So here's the thing.
Well, then maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't run around harassing people in public. But then he tries to deflect yet again.
I guess it's different in our country because we have.
It doesn't
we have-
matter
we
in
have
your
free
country.
Speech. Here is no free speech. I think they have free speech here, but
Yeah, you totally have free speech here. This is how we resolve the issue.
okay.
Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. You can say what you want, but then you're going to be afraid to go outside, bro.
I don't know who that guy is, but well put. But again, he doesn't take any accountability here. All he does is brag about how much attention his videos are getting him.
They said the Japanese guys Twitter. They said the video right now already got 600K views.
It's actually kind of laughable how dumb this guy's acting. But it did catch up with him as he streamed the next day and someone grabbed him by the throat and started choking him out. I'm not going to show that
Oh,
clip for
yeah.
obvious reasons, but he did seem to be fine now.
I want to say
He
I
made
saw
this
that.
apology.
大変お騒がせして
大変お願いして
申し訳ありませんでした。
申し訳ありませんでした。
He is. You might as well hold on to the inside of homie's pocket, bro. Why you say that? Why you repeat it? He should have been like, copy me and hold this. Look. Oh, he's wearing his house shoes too.
But that attitude didn't last for long because he then went to Disneyland, Japan and started blasting music that said sucky, sucky, and atomic bomb. So he's essentially just back to square one. Then after that, he then went back to the metro and started insulting women because they didn't want to be on his live stream.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Japanese? Japanese, both. Okay. Oh, they're scared. Look. Okay, no, I don't show you. Oh, man, these is too scared. Japanese, they be showing there's too much filter. I think these ugly. I'm not gonna be lying.
He then goes on to say a bunch of degenerate stuff that I can't even put in this
That's why you
video
were trying
because
to
I don't
talk
want
to
it to
them,
be
huh?
taken down. But it's so wild to me that we've just gotten to a point in society where people will just happily degrade
You think he would talk shit about them like that if he wasn't being filmed? Fuck no. So why do it?
themselves and just show
Why does being behind a camera with people watching you, or I mean just other people in general, why does it make people feel so much like harder than they actually are?
how little empathy they have for other people as long as they get attention on the internet. I then found a clip of what people are claiming is a guy who's associated to the Yakuza confronting him on the subway.
What's okay? Okay. Okay, let's talk. It's the guy who's what? Look at this. What is it? Oh, stand up. Okay, I stand up.
Wait, that's the same guy that made him apologize, is it not? Look at the hair.
Hey, no, I
Watch.
don't show you. I don't show you.
It then go wild to me that we've claiming
Okay. Okay, let's talk. It's the guy who's what? Look at this. What is it?
I think it's even
Oh,
it's
stand
going
up.
like the
Okay, I
same
stand up.
direction.
Don't touch me, bro. I stand up. Okay, yeah, I'm off the park. Oh, handicap. I did not know. I don't think Japanese. It's okay, cancer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same guy. It even looks like the same suit, isn't it? Like blue. Hold up. Oh no, that's black. I'm tripping.
What is it? Oh, stand up. Okay, I stand up. Don't touch me, bro. I stand up. Okay, yeah, I'm off the park. Oh, handicap. I did not know. I don't think Japanese. It's okay, cancer.
He's pissed, bro.
it then
Trying to
seems
keep his
like this man
balance.
wants to make sure that he doesn't do anything on the train and wants him to get off.
Oh, he's staring him down though. Oh, he gonna follow him? He's like, you coming with me?
No, I'm please. Only me. It's my face. No touch, no touch, no touch, no touch, no touch. Why are you guys focused on me? Why you don't focus on Logan Paul? Why just be?
Oh, he's scared, bro.
Because Logan Paul isn't in
He's
Japan
scared.
harassing people right now. But
He's
they
scared,
continue to
scared.
follow him until the streamer claims that the Japanese FBI stopped him. Once he was let free, it then seemed like he was attacked yet again on the street. And for obvious reasons, again, I can't show
Why's
that
he staying
clip. But
there?
later on, it seems like he was forced to do a more proper apology where he got down on his knees.
Damn, bro. That's what you get, dog. That's your own. It's your own damn vault.
あとは、申し訳ございません。ごまめせん。申し訳ございません。申し訳say ごまめせん。People of Japan, Paul Denino, Ice Poseidon, everybody. Sticks in the track.
So he does this
Got
formal
him.
apology, but then just completely cancels it out by saying CX in the chat. So clearly he has no friends in Japan, and after being attacked and pressured so much by the Japanese people, he fled the country. But it wasn't until after
I
he
was
left
gonna
the
say,
country
what
he
took
felt
him that
comfortable
long?
enough to actually start dissing them again. Because once he felt safe, he started to taunt Japan more by showing images
this
of
guy
an atomic
doing?
bomb, and from what I can tell, Axis leaders, and then him saying China's number
Oh.
one, and so on and so on. He just wants attention. And he continued streaming in Thailand until he was confronted by a Japanese woman asking him why he did all this.
He dropped it.
I'm not gonna see it. Why are you doing that? I just want to know that. Why are you doing that? Why you keep doing that, man?
Clout.
What? You want a clout?
I want money. I want money too. I want clout and I want money too. I want it both. I want clout and I want money too.
This dude is so weird.
I mean, at least he admits to it, but he's really setting himself up for long-term misery because he's going to be forced to keep doing more and more edgy stuff and more insane stuff to keep the attention of his current viewers. And that in itself is a recipe for disaster because if he continues like this, his own actions will sooner or later catch up to him. I guess that would be the worst case scenario for him, but on the other side of the coin, people might just get tired of his content and he's permanently made himself unemployable. Because if an employer searches up his name, I don't think they're going to want to hire him after that. But this woman then ended up taking his phone and tossing it, which isn't the best move because it just gives him exactly what he wants. All he wants is content. And honestly, it's pretty sad, and we're probably going to see more people like him because, hey, for some
That's what's
reason, this
taken
is
off.
a profitable venture. Well, at least in the short term, because he currently lives off of donations. But that's the story of the streamer who was chased out of Japan. YouTube thinks that you would enjoy this video, so I would recommend.
It's crazy what the world has come to for cloud, huh? He even literally just straight up admitted, I want cloud, I want money. And I mean, it's like, I understand maybe the money issue, especially if you really do come from like, maybe not even the dirt, even if you're just coming from check to check and you're just fucking tired of it. And you're like, bro, I'm gonna just fuck off for a little while and make some good money. It's understandable. But I don't know, to basically sell your soul and just fucking sell out and be a piece of shit or do like absolutely anything. I don't know, man. When you lose yourself like that, it's just weird to me. It ain't that important. I tell you that. Everybody knows that. Money is not everything. Promise.